Most Americans carrying $10,000 in credit card debt will actually repay $28,000. Banks designed that on purpose. But there is a legal move banks never advertise. It's called debt settlement, and it lets you pay as little as 40 cents on the dollar. I'm breaking down exactly how this works, the process, the risks, and why banks are terrified you'll find out. Here's the trap. You carry $10,000 in credit card debt at 24% APR, the 2026 national average. You pay the minimum each month. Do you know how long that takes to pay off? 35 years. And the total you repay? $28,000 for a $10,000 debt. Banks engineered minimum payments specifically to keep you in debt longer. More time in debt equals more interest equals more profit for them. Now here's what banks really don't tell you. When your account goes to a debt collector, that collector bought your $10,000 debt for somewhere between $500 and $500. Pennies on the dollar. They are still profitable if you settle for 40%. The original bank already wrote your debt off. You are now negotiating with someone who paid almost nothing for your balance. That changes everything about who holds the leverage. Spoiler, it's you. Debt settlement is the legal process of negotiating with a creditor to accept a lump sum payment, less than what you owe, in exchange for marking the debt as settled in full. This is documented, this is legal, and millions of Americans have used it. The typical settlement range in 2026 is 40 to 60 cents on the dollar. So if you owe $15,000, a settlement could mean you pay between $6,000 and $9,000. The remaining debt disappears. Gone. That is not a loophole. That is your right. Debt settlement works on unsecured debt. Credit cards, personal loans, medical bills. It does not work on secured debt like mortgages or car loans where the lender can take your collateral. And it works best when you're behind on payments, because that's when creditors are most motivated to settle. Here is the actual process, step by step. Step 1. You stop making minimum payments. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but creditors have zero reason to negotiate with someone who keeps paying. Financial hardship is your leverage. Step 2. Your account goes delinquent. Yes, your credit score will drop temporarily. We'll cover exactly what happens to it. But at 90 to 180 days past due, the creditor or collector is now highly motivated to recover something, rather than walk away with nothing. Step 3. You negotiate. You, or a professional on your behalf, makes an offer, a lump sum payment of 40 to 60 cents on the dollar to settle the account in full. Creditors accept these offers every single day. Critical rule, get the agreement in writing before you pay $1. Now, doing this yourself is possible, but it takes time, documentation, and knowing exactly what to say when a collector pushes back. Trusted debt settlement company Professional handles all of this for you. They negotiate with your creditors, only collect a fee when they successfully settle your debt, and they offer a free consultation to tell you exactly how much you qualify to save. The link is in the description. It costs you nothing to find out your number. Banks will tell you debt settlement ruins your credit forever. That's a lie. Here's the actual truth. Your score will drop during the process, typically 75 to 150 points from the delinquency period. But here is what banks don't say. Once the debt is settled, your total debt load drops sharply. Most people who complete debt settlement see their score recover within 12 to 24 months. Some end up with a higher score than before because they now have zero balance on those accounts. Real risk number 2, taxes. If a creditor forgives more than $600, they may send a 1099-C form. The IRS treats that forgiven amount as taxable income. This is real. Consult a tax professional. But important, if you were insolvent at the time of settlement, you may qualify for an IRS insolvency exception. Many people do. Risk 3. If you go DIY and a collector sues before you settle, you lose your leverage. A professional program protects you from that. Here's the bottom line. Banks are counting on you to not know this. They want 35 years of minimum payments, $28,000 back on a $10,000 debt. Debt settlement is the legal countermove. You pay less, eliminate the balance, and rebuild your credit, while the bank walks away with far less than they wanted. That is Finance Defense. Debt settlement free consultation link is in the description. Use it. Cost you nothing to know your number. Subscribe to Finance Defense. New strategies every week. Banks will never tell you this. We will.